Hello, Louisiana Beer Reviews. We're doing another mystery beer. David can't look, so put it down over here.
Can't look.
And
That was free clue.
there's your glass. You can hold that. And let's see. I'll pour it. Okay. Thanks. All right. Didn't spill it.
Is there a problem?
Well, it's dripping a little bit. I'll clean that up.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Second free clue, without even looking, is it's cold and heavy. All right. Look at that.
Now people are gonna see all these bubbles and think the glass is dirty, but the glass is not dirty.
Back in the old days, what the old timers in New Orleans would do, not only put ice in their beer, so they actually created their own light beer by doing that, but they'd sprinkle a little salt in it. I don't know why.
When we went to Arizona,
Just to stay hydrated.
when we went to eat lunch in Arizona, me and my grandmother were at the restaurant, and it was really hot, and she said, "Oh, I want a beer," and she poured it in a glass with ice.
So I did notice when I was a kid, because I was very observant about stuff like that. I guess I had an afixiation of beer back then.
A fixation.
Fixation, yeah. I think my first beer was at the age of 2.
Yeah, me too.
That when the salt was put in beer, it would act and look a lot like what we're seeing right now.
Now the head is spongy.
Meaning
What's the appearance? Deep gold.
regular beer color.
Yeah, but it's most beer. That regular beer is lighter than this. It's like straw. This is more like gold. I think it's darker. Well, anyway,
Okay.
it smells like
Grain husk.
yeah, grain.
What's the ABV?
5.9.
5.9.
That's a fact, Jack. Nice bubbles. Clear. No haze craze.
5.9. So in our area, does it come in more than one package?
What does that mean, more than one package? Like different size?
Well,
Bottles are
right
in.
now in my head, I got a 5.9. I know right now, without even asking another clue, it only comes in one package in my area. That's why I'm asking that. Is it offered in different packages?
I have bought it in different sizes, yes. Around here, yes. But I've only seen one.
I'm going to taste
Only
this.
seen
I
one
already
lately.
think I know
Okay.
what it is.
Taste.
Just
Here.
off the ABV. No, it's not what I thought it was.
See. Nice lacing. Calories? What are the calories? Can't remember. TMI. I'm not supposed to give clues. You're supposed to ask for clues.
Oh. I'm allowed to ask another clue?
If you need clue, you get 2, but you only asked 1. You said, what's the ABV?
Okay. Is it popular?
It's somewhat popular. I would not say it's wildly popular. I have seen it in bottles,
Okay.
but not commonly. Mostly I've seen it in 12 ounce, 16 ounce, and 32 ounce cans. But I know they make it in 24 ounce cans as well. And 42 ounce bottles.
It's just Milwaukee's best.
Is this Milwaukee's best
Yeah.
at 5.9?
Yeah.
No, it's Milwaukee's best ice.
Ah. Oh, well, that's what I meant. You know, we can only get 2 of them.
Because Milwaukee's best is 4.8.
Right, but that's what I meant.
You meant the ice version?
Yes.
Okay, well, we'll let that slide.
Well, yeah, right. Because if I meant like Milwaukee's best
Premium.
light, I would say light. Premium doesn't
Exist anymore.
in our area.
No, it's been cut for the whole country. Which makes no kind of sense.
Yeah. So at 5.9, I knew it was an ice beer.
That's a good giveaway.
So that's why I said, is it Milwaukee's best?
Because you're using process of elimination. Like, you knew it wasn't Ice House.
No.
Because that's
But
5.5. You knew it wasn't Bud Ice.
Honestly, if you would have said this was 5.5, I would have guessed Ice House. Because for some reason this tastes
You
more.
want to try it?
This tastes more grainy than what I'm used to.
I think it is a certified kosher beer. It's been on the market since 1994.
It's a big beer.
It says on the side it's an ale. Just like Keystone Ice was an ale.
Yeah.
I don't know why they make these as an ale. I guess they're faster. They don't have to lager them for a long time. They just quick brew them. Water, barley malt, corn syrup, which is dextrose, in other words.
Sugar.
It turns into alcohol. Yeast, hops, and hop extract. So they're using real, actual hops and hop extract, which is real. It's just an extract. Corn syrup is used as part of the brewing process. We never use high fructose corn syrup. They're throwing some shade, unlike Anheuser-Busch. But Anheuser-Busch has gotten away from high fructose. Calories,
Because all it does is make you fatter quicker.
148. That's not bad. 148 calories for
148?
12 ounce. That's not
That's
bad.
not bad for 5.9.
It's a nice looking can. It's got the
Agreed.
little stein with the MB on it, where the handle makes the B. Tell you a little bit. This company was actually started in 1895. Gettleman Brewing. And their beer was called Milwaukee's Best. And then they got bought out, of course, and they added the light in 1986, and they added the ice in 94.
Wasn't there a company called Best Beer?
Jacob's Best Beer. That was a Pabst brand.
Right, that's what it was. And
I don't remember that.
And
That was
there,
in the
that
80s?
whole area of Milwaukee, there was like a crossroad where they owned the buildings on each corner, and you could literally see, like, you know, everything was like they had like the best symbol all over the place.
Yeah, because
There's a
Jacob.
documentary on YouTube. I saw it.
Yeah, because Jacob Best was Pabst Brewing.
Right.
Some people say they still make Jacob's Best beer, but you gotta find it. And they make red, white, and blue lager, but you gotta find it, because if they don't make it for a long time, then they lose a trademark. You know what I mean? Because you abandon the trademark, so then anybody else could do it. So they might put out little batches of it here and there.
You know what a disturbing trend I'm seeing in beers now?
Wait. Let's go with this and then we'll talk.
Oh, rate it?
The body is kind of light, low medium, and the finish is crisp. It's not too sweet, probably 2 out of 5 sugar cubes. It's not bitter at all. 1 out of 5 hop cones, I think. Is this like a nasty ice beer, or do you think it's a good ice beer?
I'd say it's probably middle of the road.
But you like the premium a lot.
I didn't say I liked it a lot.
Remember we were on the road trip and you bought it? You liked it?
When was that?
To Arlington?
Oh,
Remember?
Was that our only choice in ice beers at the time?
No, it was the premium. Don't you remember?
Oh, the premium,
The
yes.
4.8.
The 4.8.
That was the last call. The last call, you know?
Yeah.
You said you liked it. That was a good, but it's gone.
Gone.
You can get the light. You can get this in the quart cans usually.
And the light you can drink all day like it's nothing.
Yeah, it's very light.
It's like lawnmower beer.
It is one more beer. Okay, so what were you saying? I interrupted you. You said, do I remember back when? And then da-da-da. And I said, hold on, let's finish talking about the beer.
No, I didn't say that. I said I'm noticing a disturbing trend in beers now. They're moving more toward this.
Many disturbing trends.
Right. Moving more toward this. We gotta have salsa movements. You know, the other day I was in a store, and of all the companies in the world, all the ones I thought I'd never see this, Dogfish Head's got their stamp. Dogfish Head. Really, Dogfish Head? You're making seltzers now?
Why not? Let the monks in Belgium make West Flaterre 12 seltzer, right? I mean, if people are going to buy it, make it. I mean,
it's blasphemy.
If that's what they like, it's really not really beer. It's a product made out of cane sugar.
It's not beer, but you're going to stick a beer symbol on it? Dupe all the beer drinkers?
Well, if you look at the cans, the seltzers say beer because it has to be one of three things. A liquor, which it ain't liquor, or wine, and you know it isn't wine. There's only one third choice, and that's beer, so they put beer on it. It's concocted more than brewed. Anyway, back to this. Would you give this a good score, a bad score, or middle of the road score? How would you score this beer?
I'm going to give this middle of the road to a good score. I'm going to give it a solid B. Reason being that I'm giving it a B is because there's a little offness going on with the graininess. I find it to be a little husky, a little forward with an unpleasant taste. But I mean, I get it. It goes with beer. As far as like the balance is nice. It's got a really good body to it. It goes down light.
Good crawfish boil beer.
Well, I mean, I would go with the light. I wouldn't go with the ice.
Okay, a good watching Monday Night Football beer.
I mean, I reckon you're only gonna have a couple of these.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to drink too
many. That's why you want to gravitate more toward the light.
Right.
You don't want to overload the kidneys and the liver.
I like it a lot. I'm not going to go, you're saying like an 85 or B. I think it's like a 91. It's an A minus. I love this beer. If I was looking to drink ice beer, this would be one of my first picks. What is my favorite ice beer? Well, it used to be Keystone Ice, but that no longer exists. So I guess I'm stuck with this ale. I paid $1.95 for this quart can.
That's about normal.
Not the best price, but not a terrible price.
No.
I remember they used to be 2 for $2.75.
Yeah.
But
well, if I had to pick my best ice beer, it had to be Bud Ice. I love Bud Ice.
Yeah.
It doesn't have that offness you get sometimes from a ice beer.
The only draft beer that's made in the ice beer form.
And it's good.
All the rest are pasteurized.
Yeah, and if you don't mind to travel a little bit in our market, you can get it for a really good price. Or if you're lazy, you can pay a really good high price. Right.
All right, so Milwaukee's best ice. Around Louisiana these days, you can only find it in the quart cans at all the convenience stores. But it sells. I mean, people buy it. Those quart cans sell. Yeah. They used to have 30 packs. I went to Food for Less before the hurricane destroyed it, and I was like, hey, I told the lady, I said, just to let you know this beer is out of date. 30 pack. I was going to buy it anyway. It says out of date. Oh no! The assistant manager's like, oh no, we're not selling that. I said, well, I don't care. I'm just letting you know. Oh no, So she like grabbed it and wouldn't sell it. And she's like, I'm telling that salesman. I'm telling him this is not going to be tolerated. And she was like getting like all like not hysterical, but like excited. And so I was like, wow, I had to open my big mouth because I never saw 30 packs again. But that was a sign. Why was it out of date? Because they were not what? They were not selling.
Probably not rotating their product.
I just think it wasn't selling. It sells in this one format around here, the quart can, and it sells. Now the ice, the light, if you go to Mathern's, Walmart, Rouse's, they sell those 30 packs in a steady clip, the light, right?
Yeah.
People buy that stuff like mad.
Well, it's not bad. I mean, it's a very clean one. It's about on the same lines as Natural Light.
Right. So thank you. That's another story about Walmart not being able to keep that in stock, and there's a reason for that. But anyway,
Walmart.
But anyway, thank you, Gettleman Brewing, for making Milwaukee's best, even though you got bought out in 1961. And thank you, Philip Morris, for buying it and then selling it to Molson Coors and still making it in the ice form, at least.
I don't smell tobacco.
Yeah, well, it's time to stop this video, as you can see. So, Lazy Le Bon Ton Relay, we're going to end this review by saying, y'all go to, well, I would say Fort Worth, Texas, and tour the Miller Brewery, but we found out they don't get tours, so go to Milwaukee.